David's journey from a humble shepherd to a mighty king is one of the most extraordinary stories in the Bible. As the youngest son of Jesse, David was often overlooked, but God had a unique purpose for him. Samuel, the prophet, anointed David to be the future king of Israel, even though at the time he was merely a boy tending sheep. While David may not have had the physical stature or the battle experience that others had, God saw his heart and his potential. This episode reflects on how God often calls the unlikely candidates to fulfill his grand purposes. In David's case, his humble beginnings prepared him for greatness. He spent years in the fields, learning to protect his sheep, and through this, God built his courage and leadership. David's anointing shows us that God doesn't see us as others do. He sees our hearts, our potential, and the purpose he has set before us. No matter where you start, God's plans are bigger than any of our limitations. Let David's story remind you that God's calling in your life is not limited by your background or experience, but by his divine plan for you. You, too, can rise above any circumstances and become the person God has called you to be.